Hi Ellie, I've got your rough work here on the screen, so I'm just going to go through the questions that you sent me. You're doing the first one right. That was right, and the answer that you gave me in your email was correct. Now you've got 5b set up correctly, and what you want to do there is find p of 0 and p of 1, and then you're going to add those and subtract from 1. And so you've got that sort of set up here, and you would do like 7 choose 0, and then 0.07 to the 0, and 0.93 to the 7 for that one. And then for the next one, same idea, only 7 choose 1, and so on, okay? Once you've got that total, you just subtract it from 1, and that would give you the probability of 2 or more. Now, you're right about your expected value. It is small. We're assuming that they mean the expected value in the next week or over the next 7 days. And so for NP, N is 7 because that's 7 days, and the probability of running out of gas on any given day is 0.07. And so that just ends up being 0.49. And that's the expected value, expected number of days that you would run out of gas in the next week. So for number 6, you're asking first of all about how to tell if you can approximate using the binomial distribution. Now the way that you do that is you calculate NP and NQ, and if they're both greater than 5, then yes, you are allowed to approximate using the normal distribution. I think I said binomial earlier. It's early in the morning, sorry. So here what you're going to do is you're going to multiply, N is 25, and P is 74, I think. Yep, 74. And that's also the mean, right? Because this is the expected value, right? EX is NP. So that gives you the mean, which you've already calculated here, so 18.5. And then NQ is going to be 25 times 0.26, and that ends up being 6 point something. I don't have a calculator here, but the important thing is that they're both over 5, and so you're okay to go ahead and use the normal approximation here. So you've calculated your mean and your standard deviation for 6b correctly, so this is great here. And then for C, you did that correctly also, so that's perfect. Looking at D, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you did that right. 25 choose 20, and then you want it to be 20 times success, yeah. And so it's asking you to compare the two probabilities, and you can see that they're really, really close to each other. You have to remember that with the normal, it's an approximation, and with the binomial, it's a calculation. And so you're a little bit more exact with the binomial than you are with the normal approximation, and that accounts for the difference between the two probabilities. So I hope that helps. I think I've answered all of your questions from your email. We're going to be out of town today, but I'll be back tomorrow, and I will check my emails again in case you have more questions, because I think you're writing your exam on Monday afternoon or evening, and I'll have that open and set up for you. Okay,